And good evening. Here is the Lagos State News at 7. I am Akan Usen. The Lagos State government says it is stepping up regulatory activities to ensure healthy food and beverage consumption for the safety of its residents. Commissioner for Health Akan Usen stated this at the Lagos State multi-agency press briefing, an update on the cholera outbreak in the state in Alausa, Ikeja, saying Lagos recorded 579 suspected cases, 43 laboratory confirmed cases, and 29 deaths in the last 2 weeks. The commissioner, who said 30 patients are currently in admission, attributed the reduction in cases to the mechanisms adopted by the Lagos State government. Abayomi said the mechanisms include activation of the Emergency Management Center, rigorous surveillance to search for cases, as well as active identification of patients and their contacts.
As I said, most of the patients that did die were either brought in dead, or by the time they came in, they were so severely dehydrated we could not rescue them, which is why we reiterate that once you develop symptoms, please do not stay at home. While you're at home, use oral rehydration therapy and present yourself to the nearest facility.
He announced that no case has been reported in schools since the resumption after the midterm break. Abayomi, who commended the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) for sending a team to Lagos to assist in tackling the outbreak, hailed the efforts of the World Health Organization, Nigeria Red Cross, UNICEF, and the Nigeria Institute of Medical Research (NIMR). Meanwhile, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Bengal Motosho, has called for behavioral change on sanitation to curb the spread of cholera and other diseases. Speaking at the multi-agency press briefing, an update on the cholera outbreak, Motosho said plans are underway to build new public toilets across the metropolis to curb open defecation.
Lagos is a victim of its own success because of some of the problems we have in other parts of the country. People flood into Lagos every day. If you stay at the bus stop, you see them being brought in trucks every hour. And Lagos has no constitutional right to erect a gate there and asks people to obtain visa before coming here. The law does not allow us to do that. But open defecation is very common and it's unfortunate and very disheartening. But it's not as if the state government is just throwing its hands up in the air and doing nothing about it.
On his part, Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Jamiu Ali Balogun, said preventive measures were being taken in schools to sensitize stakeholders in both private and public schools in the state. Our health correspondent, Adirayo Idoolaya, reports that the cholera outbreak, which was initially reported in Lagos on June 5, cut across the 20 local government areas, with Lagos Island, Etiosa, and Koshofe as the epicenter, and is being treated free of charge in all public health facilities in Lagos State. The Lagos State government has appealed to property owners in the state to pay their land use charge bill for the development of the state. Commissioner for Finance Abayomi stated this during a sensitization and awareness program on land use charge, codenamed Operation Payers Activation, held at Lekki, while noting that the charges contribute significantly to the revenue profile of Lagos State. Oluyomi said the sensitization became necessary after it had been discovered that less than 70% of Lagosians who own properties have been paying the land use charge. The commissioner stated that the development of any society is anchored on the adherence of its residents to the payment of their taxes.
Land use charge is a civic responsibility. Land use charge is what is called ad valorem tax. It is based on your property, whether developed or not developed. So land use charge is not even targeted at the poor. If we say Lagos is about 26, 28 million people, the properties we have is not even up to 3 million. And out of that 3 million properties, some people own more than 10. So we are saying that the property in Lagos is owned by less than 1 million people, out of about 28 million. So this tax is not targeted at the masses. It's a tax based on your property that you have in Lagos State.
Also speaking, Special Advisor to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Taxation and Revenue, Abdul Kabir Ogungbo, appealed to property owners to cooperate with the state government by allowing officials designated to distribute bills to do their jobs without any attack. The sensitization walk, which started from Etiosa local government area with over 500 people in attendance, had different ad hoc staff who would continue with the sensitization and awareness program on land use charge law in different local government areas for 1 month. Office of the Head of Service, Lagos State, through the Office of Transformation, Creativity and Innovation, OTCI, has organized a Human Resource Management HRM sensitization exercise for public servants in the health sector and other agencies of government to drive performance and enhance service delivery. The Director General of OTCI, Tony Anjus Ademuiwa, said the health sector within the public sector plays a crucial role in providing quality healthcare services to the community while facing unique challenges in terms of HR management. She noted that these challenges directly impact performance and patient outcomes, adding that it is imperative that these challenges and the 5 divisions of HR be revitalized to drive performance and enhance the overall healthcare experience. The Lagos State government has empowered 800 widows drawn from various non-governmental organizations, faith-based societies, the state social register, political and vulnerable groups with a sum of 50,000 naira. Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Cecilia Dada, stated this at a media parley to commemorate the 2024 International Widows' Day with the theme Accelerating the Achievement of Gender Equality, with emphasis on strengthening land and property rights. According to her, the state joined the rest of the world in marking the day, focusing mainly on raising the awareness of the plight of widows, especially the vulnerable ones and their children. Dada noted that the state government will always push for policies and programs targeted at self-reliance and economic growth that would alleviate the tension of widowhood and stabilize their situations. She emphasized that all agents of socialization must in fact be effectively engaged to secure a society free from discrimination against widows. Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has expressed satisfaction with the participation of the grassroots players at the first WTT World Table Tennis Series in Sub-Saharan Africa, which took place in Lagos. Sanwo-Olu made the statement at the medals presentation of the 5-day epoch-making event held in Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere. As a state that is committed to sports development, the governor averred that the WTT contender will also trigger other sports to bring world top players to Lagos and rekindle all of the old glories in sports, not only in football, but across all disciplines. Sanwo-Olu also reiterated that the state is working assiduously on revamping sports facilities across the state, adding that the introduction of sports in schools is another form of engagement for the school children to participate in competition at the school levels. And that's all for the state news at 7. Just before we go, ensure the registration mark on your vehicle is clear and visible at all times. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supported 152 businesses and persons in the tech ecosystem under the Lagos Innovate program. You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Sadiq Yusuf. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.